Hey YouTube, this is Yobi1 checking in, and I'm just going to make a quick video today just to kind of catch you guys up to things that I've been preparing for. And it's actually something that I've been getting a lot of questions about recently, and this one was from the Fiendix. Anyway, he's asking if I can do a video talking about getting a license and car in Japan. And that's not something that I really have a lot of experience with, but it's something that I'm kind of in the process of undertaking now. So with the job that I have in Japan now, one of the items that they let me know is that they will be providing me with a car. And what's really cool about it is that they're also going to be paying for the insurance, paying for the gas, basically just giving me a mode of transportation, which is really cool. If that wasn't the case, I probably would never drive in Japan. I've never come across an instance where I thought that I needed a car or I even wanted a car. And just kind of to move back, and talk from my experiences. In almost all the time that I've spent in Japan, I think I've ridden in a friend's car maybe twice, maybe three times. You almost never need to drive anywhere. A lot of the reasons you guys already know. The transportation system in Japan is really top notch. You can basically get anywhere by trains. It's way cheaper than driving, a lot more convenient. So, you're not having to look for parking or deal with any issues and things like that. Some things I've noticed about driving in Japan: the roads are much thinner. Like they're not as wide as roads that I'm used to here in Canada. So that kind of makes me iffy about wanting to drive in Japan just for that instance. Because I remember driving with my friend's mom one time, and I felt like we were driving Initial D. How close we were driving to each other's cars and just in and out of it was like insane. But yeah, like I said, now with the new job, they're going to be giving me a car, and it's actually a requirement that I do drive to some places. So one of the things that I had to do was I had to go get my international license. So this is my international driver's permit. Just make sure to cover up any information that's, yeah. This is my international driver's permit. Basically, what it is it's just a translated version of your driver's license. And if you have a valid driver's license, speaking particularly about Canada, if you have a valid driver's license, all you need to do is go into the DMV or the registration office or whatever registration office is in your city, and you just need to ask for an international driver's license, and they'll translate it on the spot. You just need a couple passport photos, and the whole process takes about 15 minutes. And the thing is that the driving permit is valid for the first year, only 1 year. So from the date of issue, I can use this to legally drive in Japan for 1 year. After which, I would have to go through the process of getting a regular Japanese driver's license, which is something that I'll have to do. And once I get to that stage, I'll take another video for you guys and give you a heads up. But things I've heard about that process is it can be quite expensive in terms of fees for getting your actual driver's license, or Japanese driver's license. But I have some friends that have theirs, and they kind of told me what their process was like. And yeah, they said the test part wasn't too difficult, and the driving test wasn't too difficult as well. It's kind of funny to think that you've already been driving in Japan for a year legally with this permit, and then you have to jump through a bunch of hoops just to get your license officially. But it is what it is. There's lots of different things that I've heard about driving in Japan. Gas does seem to be a little bit more expensive, but then again, the cars are super small, so you're not using as much gas from what I hear. Like my friend fills up, I think she says every 3 weeks, and it's like 40, $50 to fill up or something like that, because her car is so tiny. And I've had friends that tell me about their car. If you want to get a scooter, that might be a better option for you, but you do need to. This permit, I believe, doesn't work necessarily for scooters. I think you need to have a valid Japanese driver's license to get a scooter, from what I hear. But I can double check that and find that out for you guys. But that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Is just driving in Japan. How do I feel? I kind of feel a little bit nervous, but I'm sure it's something that I'll pick up after a while. And it would be nice to have a car just to get around sometimes. But again, I probably wouldn't be driving it as often as I drive here in Canada. So, yeah, just make sure that you guys, if you're wanting to drive in Japan, just stop by the DMV or whatever, quickly jump in, get your Canadian International Driving Permit, and you guys are good to go. But there's no Tokyo drifting, nothing like that. Make sure to be safe, yo. Again, if you guys want, you can, you know, ask me more questions on Twitter at Yobi1. I also made my Facebook page now, so you guys can, you know, you can go to my Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/Yobi1, like one written out, so EYOBEONE. And then that's a cool way, a new way to connect with me. And I'll be posting a lot of my stuff on that channel or on that page. So if you guys want to like the page, that'd be great. Leave some comments down here. But again, Twitter and Facebook are gonna guarantee you guys get an answer from me. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and safe driving. Janet.